Hi, digital planners. This is Tina Phillips from A Wild Plan. And I have updated my teacher planners out of a lot of requests from customers wanting these to be undated. So I have gone through and made all of my teacher planners undated. And I will kind of go through it briefly. Really, nothing's changed other than I've taken away the dates and I've also taken away the weekly links on the month. So let me just go ahead and do a brief overview. This is the you also will still get the Sunday or Monday version. So you can choose which one is going to work best for you. But I will start off with this. You get your little cover still. I actually added this planner belongs to. People seem to really like those, and I did give you a new 2019-2020 school year at a glance. So that has been updated in a Sunday or Monday version, depending on which one you choose. When you purchase it, they're both in there. You still get your classroom expenses, your academic calendar with important dates, your semester objectives. I just made it less undated, so you can reuse this over and over again. Your class schedule is there. And then it starts in July and goes through June. I know some people had asked for July, but I can't really fit that in there. So, but since it's undated, I'm kind of hoping that's okay. You can still kind of go through and do what you need to. So this is what's different on all the teacher planners. There is no weekly links anymore, and they're blank months. I did keep the weeks in there. I took away the mini calendar, which you can always add back in if you want to do a screenshot of the overview and just crop it. You can always put it back in there as you need it. That way you're never having to cover up something in an old planner. And then obviously the weeks and the dates have been taken off. I went ahead and just left the weeks in there, so you get these are already duplicated for you, so you can just start planning as you go. And that's really all there is different other than last year. You still also have an attendance page, grades. You have all these different lesson charts. I think I started from 8 and went all the way down to 1 for even just a single plan. So you can choose for the entire week for one subject if you want to, and all you got to do is just duplicate the template that you like. You still have a seating chart where I also have given you the sticker set where you can sit there and do your little planning of your class for elementary school or whatever for junior high. You have a contacts page, professional development, where you can kind of record all of that. You have notes, which this is actually, you need to rotate your iPad. I can't really do that right now, otherwise my video will crash. When you see something like this is meant to be a vertical template, and so literally if you rotate your iPad to a portrait mode, this will fill up the screen and give you a lot more room. I'm finding that people really didn't quite understand that concept because it's hard to film. But you get a note page you can just duplicate as needed. You have a blank tab on there for your personal whatever you'd like to put in there. The little heart will also go to, like, if you want to have your frequently used stickers, you can stick those in there as well. You have an emergency plan holder, and I know that schools will actually give PDFs of these. You can always just kind of copy and paste that as an image into there, so you always have it. And then you have other extra pages. You have a grid portrait, you have a blank portrait, line portrait, dot grid portrait, and then just your blank divider. If you choose to add more to this, you also have a landscape dot grid, a lined landscape, and a grid landscape, and a blank landscape. And then of course there's my stuff to my shop in case you need any help with anything. This was the Bright planner. And also when you go back, you also included with each teacher planner, you get a daily, I also gave you like daily PDFs, which can be installed into GoodNotes as a template itself. You can actually use it as a template and use it as you go. And I gave you a cover for that. I also gave you a fun little sprinkled donut award that, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can fill this out, take a picture of a kid that you spotted doing something really awesome. And you can always take this and export that image, write your note, write your message or whatever, and you can export that current page as an image and then just email it to the kids' parents or whatever, just to say thank you for whatever, your kid's awesome, that kind of thing. I thought that was kind of a bit of a fun thing. And then the teacher stickers are also still come with this. This is all the furniture that comes for the school or for the class seating chart. And then you also get all these word stickers. These are all individually cropped. You don't need to do any cropping at all. They're just copy and paste wherever you need them to be. And you get them in like, I think 8 different colors. Let me see, let me count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different colors plus the words. And they kind of cover all kinds of different things. You have prep period, picture day, science fair, all parent conferences, IEP meetings, and game days, pep rallies. All that kind of great stuff in different colors, so you can decide on themes that you want to do. So that's all I really wanted to say, is that these are updated. Please, if you bought from me last year and you want to do this again, let me know. I'll just go ahead and send it to you, and you can have an undated version. I'm going to lower the cost of these for this year because they do have less functionality, like the weak links and that kind of thing. But I think it'll be well perceived just because you can use them over and over again. Once you get started and you've already done it once, it's pretty easy to keep all your stuff and just duplicate that entire planner from year to year and just alter what you need to. So this was the rainbow, and then let me just kind of go through each color. This is the purple. This is what I called poppy. I had a little bit of the coral in there. There's the pink heart, the mint, the green, and then the blue. And then each of these planners comes with a student info book, and it's kind of like this is the blue one. It has like a slightly different design to it, so they go together. But this is your class at a glance, where each class picture, you can input your students in here and write their names down so you have it in case you need to give it to a substitute or somebody. These link to each student's information that you can fill out, all of their information, especially for elementary students, if they have IEP requirements, what kind of transportation they have at home, and their numbers, so you can always go back to where you are, and they have a class index. Inside there you have birthdays, parent communication, which you could also duplicate these pages and put it behind the student's page if you want to. IEP goals, which this is just a blank portrait mode. Again, you need to just rotate your iPad. I gave you a blank one because some people had their own charts. And then I did kind of a generic one that in case you don't have one. And then you have a note page, and then also a blank as well that you can make any kind of like template you want, or for things that you want to do for these class things. So that about covers it. It's still a really great deal. Like I said, I'm going to lower the price on these because they are undated, and that actually helps you because I actually had to do less work to get these started, and I don't have to update them again next year other than the overview. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will be putting all of these up today. And I thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.